tell us a little bit about your job and moreover the interest or the challenge of your clients, of the agency's clients, in understanding this connected world, and where are they on the path, so to speak?
Well, the ITV practice at Digitas has been around for quite a while. We as a digital agency are of the belief that TV tomorrow is much more like digital is as we know it today. I think the biggest challenge that we're at right now is, we are in the nascent stages of an emerging space that an IP connection to the television is going to change the way that people consume and procure their content. And the way that they actually watch TV is changing already. The social nature of television, that it's hyper-connected, that 40% of tweets during prime time are about television itself, tells us that the audience is changing. And the biggest challenge of our clients is how to actually create a value exchange with consumers and with their audience that makes the viewing experience richer, but also provides them the essential elements of any effective plan, which is scale and reach and all the things that TV as we know it today offers.
Okay, so but TV is changing. In a lot of ways, people are bypassing commercials, of course. They're bypassing the standard cable channels. What are the opportunities emerging for advertisers?
Well, I think Jens actually spoke to a lot of it previously, and I mean, Tricia has as well. That's actually, it's interesting you say that, Andy, because that's part of it. Part of it is that what TV is tomorrow and how sort of splintered and how many different platforms and new devices and types of hardware there are makes it very difficult for an advertiser to sort of figure out a point of origin and an entry point. Application environments which are popping up across OEMs, television sets. So Samsung, LG, for example, all have application environments that are proprietary to their hardware platforms. Google environment, which is more of an open source browser base that is leveraging the Android ecosystem. And then we have sort of a pure browser base, akin to Boxy. I know Abner's going to come on in a little bit, and Boxy's up to some very interesting things. It also allows you to tap into your social graph and consume content that is published and distributed throughout the social graph and gets syndicated by your friends in your network, as well as into your media library in your home. So I think the hardest place the hardest part for an advertiser is to figure out where the place is that they can be at a point in time to capture sort of the greatest mind share of their consumer.
So I know you guys are into creating content for marketers, and Paul will be speaking to us shortly. So what is this sort of proliferation, what is the bearing on content creation or content delivery?
Well, I think Paul and I, the reason that we work together so well and I adore him is because I don't think we really see it as barriers. I mean, this is the wild, wild west, and it creates a plethora of opportunities. I mean, for me, first and foremost, what Paul and I believe we do, and Digitas does well, is activate brands, right? And now all of a sudden, by virtue of internet protocol coming to the world of television, our brands as publishers can actually get to the 1080 DPI screen hanging on the wall in the living room without the cost of entry of buying TV inventory or a 30-second spot. So the challenges are understanding, what's the best consumer experience, right? We know that people are socializing around television. That sort of value exchange around TV content and an audience, we know what that exists. How does a brand actually enter that and enhance that viewing experience for an audience member in lieu of destroying value? And that's, I think, our biggest challenge, which, is kind of why I believe brands look outside, perhaps, inside marketing organizations to outside agents to help them provide somewhat of a fresh perspective.